It started with just a fleeting thrill. At first it seemed innocent, another way to escape the monotony of everyday life. But soon, the thrill wasn't enough, and it consumed her completely. What happens when desire spirals out of control until it's all that matters? This is the story of how sex addiction took over one woman's life, pushing her into strange places, dangerous situations, and a darkness she couldn't escape. It wasn't always this way. In her early 20s she led a normal life, a good job, a stable relationship and plenty of friends. But something was missing, a rush, a thrill she couldn't get from the routine of daily life. And so it began with casual encounters, one-night stands that left her feeling empty but momentarily satisfied. Soon one partner wasn't enough. She found herself juggling multiple partners, sometimes even meeting 2 or 3 in the same day. At work, in her car, even in public restrooms, anywhere she could find a moment to satisfy the uncontrollable urge. And yet every encounter left her craving more. No matter how many partners she had or how dangerous the situation, the feeling never truly went away. As her addiction deepened, so did the risks she was willing to take. She no longer cared where it happened or with whom. Abandoned buildings, public parks in the dead of night, even on rooftops in full view of the city. Her hunger for that brief, fleeting moment of satisfaction outweighed any fear of being caught. One night, she met a stranger at a late-night bar. They didn't speak much, just a few exchanged glances before they disappeared into the back alley. The encounter was brief, reckless, but for her, that was the appeal. She lived for these moments where nothing else mattered but the rush. But every moment of satisfaction was followed by an unbearable emptiness, and the addiction only grew stronger, controlling every aspect of her life. As the addiction worsened, her life began to unravel. She lost friends, distanced herself from her family, and her relationship crumbled under the weight of her secret. The truth was, she wasn't just living a double life. She was living multiple lives with multiple partners all at once. Her addiction led her to dark, disturbing places. There were times when she didn't even know the names of the people she met. It didn't matter anymore. What mattered was the high, the temporary release from the suffocating emptiness she felt inside. Before we continue with her story, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give this video a like. If you're interested in more stories like this, leave a comment below and let us know your thoughts. Your support helps us keep telling these important stories. But living like this came with a price. Her work suffered, her health deteriorated, and she began experiencing bouts of intense depression. It wasn't just the physical toll, it was the emotional emptiness that nothing seemed to fill. Even as her body craved more, her mind and soul were breaking down. She knew something had to change, but admitting she had a problem was the hardest part. And while she didn't believe she could be cured, she realized that she needed help before her addiction destroyed her completely. Her story is one of many, a reminder of how easily addiction can take control of a life and how hard it can be to break free. If you or someone you know is struggling with sex addiction, know that help is out there. Recovery is possible. Thank you for watching, and remember, no one has to face this battle alone.